Merry Christmas, Spurs fans. Welcome back to the channel. It's been a long time, but we're back with another match preview. And yeah, it's been a while. Obviously, we've had the World Cup break, etc. But back in Premier League action. Second game since the Premier League restarted. And on New Year's Day, we take on Aston Villa at home. On Boxing Day, we drew 2-2 at Brentford. Ninth game in a row when we've gone 1-0 down, or gone behind, should we say, and had to come back and try and rescue something. But yeah, today we're gonna briefly go over the Brentford game first, and then we're gonna go into the Aston Villa game on New Year's Day. So we'll start at Brentford. To be honest, I'm not quite sure what to make of it. I mean that's the ninth game in a row when we've gone behind in the Premier League. Salvage a draw in the end, but once again started playing well from the 70th minute. So, I mean, what do you make of it?
To be honest, I think the way we fought back was quite good, but same problems. Like this, I already know this stuff. Like Dyer incompetent defensively, Royale offers nothing. Perisic doesn't know how to defend, but becomes Ronaldo when he goes forward. Like it's just a case of a thing. Like the first goal was probably more poor than the second one, I would say. Like the first goal is so avoidable. Literally,
Yeah.
all Dyer has to do is come out to him or take him onto the side and try to block the cross. But instead, he lets him come inside, and then he gets to the cross.
Yeah, if anything, Dyer was at fault for both goals. Like you said, for the first goal, the second goal, he just does the worst clearance I've seen on a football pitch, and they go and score from a corner. Like it's crazy. But yeah, yeah, as you said, it's the same players costing us. Dyer, I thought Forster didn't have his best game. Looked a bit hesitant on the ball at times.
I think Forster did quite alright, to be honest. I think
He made a couple saves, yes.
I think it's just the way he just works as a keeper. He just throws around his body, and I think the Embuemo part where he made him go onto the side, and then for some reason he fucking dived.
Yeah.
That was quite good. I think that was quite good goalkeeping. I think if that was Lloris, I think that would have been a goal.
Yeah.
Because Lloris is just tapped in those situations.
Okay, we know that already. To be honest, we do know that.
He's just a very good shot stopper. So, but I thought he did well. One player I don't think I did well was Basuma.
Yeah, Basuma had a shocker of a game. I was about to say that as well.
He was very lucky as well with the one just before half time where he lost the ball and then Ivan Toney slowed in.
Yeah.
Because he was moving like Shrek.
Yeah, he was.
Like this guy my nan could turn better than him in that situation.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So in a way, like I don't know, did we make a mistake bringing him in, or do we just have to wait on him? Because we've seen his quality for Brighton.
Oh, no. Like I still believe he'll turn out to be a good player for us. Obviously, it will take time, but so far he's not proven it. And slightly worrying. Like to us, there has been a couple of times when he's come off the bench and showed his quality. He showed how he played at Brighton. I thought against Liverpool he was very good.
Yeah.
Against Everton he was very good. I thought he was against. There was one other game that I went to.
Leicester.
Yeah. I thought he was decent there as well. And there's one other game that he came on and played well, but I forgot what it was. But
was it Southampton at home? It might
no,
last game of the season.
No, because Bentancur and Højbjerg started that game. I don't know, but yeah. But as I said, there has been a few times when Basuma has started / come on the pitch and shown his quality, but there has been a few times where he's played like Nabil Bentaleb, which is a bit of annoying. But yeah, I do believe Basuma to be a good player, but it's just frustrating he's not showing it, week in, week out. And I know he hasn't started week in, week out, but half and half so far for me with him.
No,
to be honest.
I would agree. What would you say as well? Interesting stat. Højbjerg's got more goals for than Son in the Premier League.
I mean, I'll tell you what. Like, what pisses me off is that people slate Emerson week in week out, and rightly so. But people slate Emerson when he's not even on the pitch. Son has been poor in 95% of the games this season. No one has said a word about it.
In my opinion, I think what's going on with Son is that for the last 3-4 years he has been really good because he's able to run it behind and he's able and his finishing is really good, right?
Mm.
He's got pace, strength, and like a good shot. Those are the only three good things he is at football. His hold up play is poor. His passing
Yeah.
is poor. His vision is poor. His dribbling is quite poor in a
Mm.
way. When he takes on his man, his 1v1 ability is poor. The thing is now, I think he's lost his pace. When I watch him,
Yeah.
he's not as fast as he used to be. I don't know why, because I think last season it was a bit different. He's just all of a sudden just lost his pace.
Mm.
Maybe it's because maybe that injury has now come back in, or he might have had an injury before. But the thing is, I think we should look at playing a two because I think maybe with Son, we
Yeah.
could play him higher up and they came more deep. But even then, he seems to me he's a bit lazy in games where he.
I was thinking
I
the same
watched
thing.
him. Did you watch him in the World Cup? I think it was against
Yeah.
Portugal. He looked like he was trying more than he does at Tottenham, and he looked like a very good player.
That assist he got against Portugal, it was like watching the goal against Burnley, but without him scoring. He literally ran the whole pitch. It was like watching prime Son because he looked quick in that game as well. As soon as he comes back to Spurs, he looks like he's in skinny jeans when he plays against.
I think that's not his fault though. I think that's because international football is slower than the Premier League, so I think that's why Son necessarily struggles with pace more because the Premier League's more physical, it's quicker pace.
I thought against Brentford he looked slightly better than other games because he was driving at them, but then again he was losing the ball a few times as well.
I think as well he seemed more confident. That's what I got.
Yeah, and he managed to get a couple shots on target, but they were kind of weak shots to be honest. It's not like him. But yeah, still I think, to be honest, Son's lucky Richardson's injured because if Richardson was 100% fit, I'd say, you know what, do the same thing we did against Leicester. Start Son on the bench and let him come on and show what you're worth,
Yeah,
Again,
I agree. Especially with Richarlison's form at the World Cup.
yeah, and to be honest, speaking of Richarlison, just before we get on to Villa, I think he's being wasted out on the left and right hand side because you can see for Brazil how good he is through the middle.
I don't think you could do a lot though because I think you've obviously got Harry Kane.
Yeah, obviously.
So you can't really. It's either we play two up top or Kane gets benched because I don't think Kane can play in the midfield.
That's what I'm saying. I think we utilise the 3-5-2 more because, like you said, like Son, plays better in a 3-5-2 recently anyway, and plus Richarlison through the middle is dangerous. So
Then I think as well with the 3-5-2, the reason why Conte hasn't used it is because we don't have that all-round midfielder that can do everything in his game. We have Bentancur and Højbjerg who are one-dimensional. Bentancur can't. He's only good at progressing the ball and scoring. Højbjerg is more of a destroyer and nicks it into the goal.
Destroyer.
It's not really that. I don't think Højbjerg is. He's a good footballer, but that's it. He's never going to reach anywhere.
He's not creative. He's not creative.
I think maybe like we've been linked with Frank Kessie, who isn't dissimilar to Højbjerg, but he's a
decent player, but he's not creative. Like we need someone like James Maddison.
I don't know now, but if we were to get Maddison, he'd play on the right, wouldn't he? Because in Conte's system, you can't really play like a attacking midfielder in a midfield three. I would say more you look at like. Did you watch Morocco in the World Cup?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say we are gonna buy him. Like Unahi, the one that's linked with everyone.
No.
My type of hair, a little bit.
He plays all them rock about it.
Everyone was talking about him. He's really good, like a creative player who's an all-round good midfielder. Like Bellingham, we need someone like that, like someone whose all-round game is very good.
Yeah.
And I think maybe we will be able to compete, but I mean we do need a defense because our defense now is worse than a fucking cheese grater.
Yeah, exactly. I'd say the most important things: Dyer needs to be replaced. Emerson Royale needs to be replaced. I'm fine with Longley at the moment. I think he's not too bad. Um,
I agree.
and yeah, I think to be honest, I think that's it for defenders. I do still think we need another goalkeeper.
Yeah, that is a big thing I want to talk about as well.
Because Lloris is, I think he's got half a season, one season left in him for
I
us.
don't think he has anything left. I think he should get replaced in January. Like honestly, if you look at his stats as well, he's conceding 3 more expected goals than he should be.
Yeah, and he has made numerous mistakes game after game, like Arsenal game, Newcastle game, etc. But anyways, we're going to move on to Aston Villa New Year's Day. If you asked me about this game 3 weeks ago, I would say light work. But since Emery's come in, Villa have looked a decent side. Yes, against Liverpool they did lose, but I did watch the game, and the first half especially had chances to score. It was kind of similar to our game against Liverpool.
Yeah.
Won the game, but we could have got something out of it, and it won't be an easy game at all. Won't be easy. And going by recent form, I'm willing to bet £50 that we'll go 1-0 down. I'm not joking, by the way. I actually might take a bet on that. But yeah, Aston Villa at home, New Year's Day. How'd you see this one going?
I mean, you're right about the Emery thing. They do look better, but like their attack doesn't. I don't want to say this and then they're gonna score so many against us, but their attack for me isn't of that level where they can.
I'm not going to say a word about that.
They
I
might
said
score 1 or 2, but for me, I just can't. I think we'll win personally because we're.
I'm not going to say a word about how bad or good their attack is because I said Leeds' attack was shit and they put 3 past us, so I'm not going to say a word.
The Leeds is different. Like this game probably will have a lot of goals. This will probably be quite a high scoring game.
Yeah.
Yeah, which may benefit us, may not. But yeah. I do. Unai Emery has definitely improved them, but they still have a long way to go in actually becoming a solid team. I think Villa next season are going to be quite a good team. Once they get in a couple, because they've had injuries this year as well. Steven with his 23% win rate.
I mean, we'll see how it goes, but to be honest, I forgot what I was going to say now. Oh yeah, sorry. It is very important we win this game because if United win their game in hand, we go down to 5th, and teams around us are making moves. Arsenal could be getting Mudryk. Liverpool have signed Cody Gakpo from PSV. Chelsea have signed Christopher Nkunku. Teams.
He's not until the summer. He's not coming in January.
Yeah, but even so, even if he's not coming in January, teams around us are making moves already. And we're sailing with Frank Kessie, which is literally the most pointless.
Do you know what? You say that he's not that bad of a footballer, but he doesn't improve our team to the point where.
Not what we need. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's not what we.
Frank Kessie is a bit on his own football ability. He's a bit harsh, but I would say we need to move quickly.
Trust him based off his footballing ability. He's not what we need for us to get Champions League football or win a trophy, because we've got Højbjerg, we've got Basoma, and we've got Bentancur, 3 very similar players. So, meaning if we sign Frank Kessie, we've got 4 defensive midfielders and not 1 attacking one. Yeah. Okay, maybe you can play Bentancur as a box-to-box sometimes, but the others are defensive.
Yeah, I agree with that. But I think at the end of the day, I think this game especially, the midfield battle is going to be key again. Jacob Ramsey, Abubakar Kamara, which is quite a good player.
I like Jacob. Baller.
And then I think Douglas Luiz. No, John McGinn, which is a bit shit, but
I think he's pretty average, John McGinn. He used to be really good, actually. I used to like him, but he's fallen off last season or 2.
I think people found out. That's the thing with Dyer, is that I think he was good last year, and now I think teams have found out how to, basically...
I don't know what's happened to Dyer, though, because start of the season and the season before that, overall, he was pretty solid, wasn't he?
It's a tactical thing, because if you actually see that teams are aiming at Dyer way more than they used to.
Yeah.
especially when you see crosses, they always aim for Dyer. Like, look at the Liverpool goal, look at the Brentford goal, look at the Leeds goal, the second one, Liverpool's second one, the second Brentford goal. Like, they're all crosses, and Dyer doesn't know how to deal with them. I
My
think
Liverpool,
teams,
oh yeah,
yeah,
Liverpool. Oh, it was so bad. I laughed. It was that bad of a
that
mistake.
was yeah. I don't know how the fuck we lost that game, but yeah. Um, I think at the end of the day, I think it's just teams have found him out. Whether or not he will get back to his form and his confidence, we'll see. But he's
Mm,
making too many mistakes at the moment. I think as a backup, I don't think he's a bad idea.
yeah,
But I don't know. It's his age as well. He's 30, I think now, or 29.
yeah,
He's he's
yeah.
not at
But
his peak. But he's coming out of it now.
in terms of the lineup against Villa, would you make any changes to the Brentford game?
Yeah, I would bring Bentancur back in.
Yeah, but
Um,
anyone? We can say how bad
me, or I think what Conte's gonna do. Because if it's me, I'd bring Spence back in.
he won't do it.
He won't. But I would say for me, Villa's attack isn't technically brilliant. They're all just good finishers.
Mm,
I'd say Badia is the only one. So maybe you don't really have a Dyer in there. You have like a Davis, and then you
mm.
play. If Romero can play, because we haven't been updating it, probably not. But you play Romero in the middle, and then you
And I
have
think
Davis, and then
I
Leno.
swear
Right? I don't think he is.
because
He
Lloris
would have. He would have.
was with the squad against Brentford.
Yeah, huh? Was he in the squad?
Yeah, but he was with the squad. Like I don't know if he was in the squad, but he was with the squad.
Yeah, he'll probably be back for this, which is a boost, I guess.
Mm.
Because he is we've missed him a lot this season.
Mate, honestly, Tanganga may want to bleach myself. Like,
I forgot about that. That he played. That's how
bad.
irrelevant he was. And man, that performance against City robbed us because we
Mm.
probably would have got Tomiyasu now.
Oh mate, imagine
We would have
Yasu.
probably. We might have probably. We probably would have still got Emerson. Now I think about it.
Yeah, but going off it, right now I'd love Tommy Yasu.
He doesn't even play for Arsenal. That's the funny thing.
Yeah, but he's good though. He's good.
He is good. He would. I don't think he would. He would start for us right now, but I don't think he would be a guaranteed starter when Romero.
We paid double the price for Emerson.
Anyway, moving on. One went to the World Cup, and the other got replaced by a 39-year-old Danny Alves. But anyway.
I know, yeah. That's when you know it's bad. 39-year-old Danny Alves is in the squad over you, mate.
You should start. I don't know who Danilo started. I suppose
Yeah,
Danilo's a centre back as well, and he
yeah, I
started
know.
right back ahead.
There you go.
Anyway, also, the wing backs of Villa are quite key.
To be honest, oh no, no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You got to keep Perisic. Sessegnon's shit. I'm sorry. You've got to keep Perisic in there.
Sessegnon's alright as a backup, but I think
He,
he'll come in sometimes. But like, he's not an efficient. I think next season he might go because I think we're getting the guy from Udinese. I'm not gonna try to pronounce his name because I'll probably fucking yeah. But well, he's coming in. Session might, or it might be Perisic that moves to right wing back as a backup or something.
yeah, I keep Doherty at right wing back. I thought he weren't too bad against Brentford. I wouldn't say he had a great game, but he wasn't too bad. Obviously, keep that front three of Son, Kulusevski, Kane.
I wanted to ask as well. You see with Kulusevski, where would you rate him on right wingers in the Premier League? I think
Right. I still think Saka's better right now.
yeah, I do as well.
I, so okay. So right wingers in the Prem. So City, you got what Mahrez.
Mahrez,
Liverpool, you've got Salah. Salah's better. United, you've got Anthony.
no,
Uh,
no, he's not. Anthony's not better than Kulusevski.
I mean, right now, no, but he could be.
Yeah.
He stops doing his little fidget spinner move, but then he could be better. Arsenal, Saka. I think Saka's still better right now. And actually, to us, last season when Kuru came in, he had better stats than Saka
I would
from
say,
then on.
but if you looked at how Saka played in the World Cup and how he is now, I think he
Season,
is now. There
this season,
is
uh,
there is a debate, but I think Saka's better.
Newcastle, Almiron, good player, but Kulusevski,
Jack
I
Grealish
think.
loves Amram.
Um, who else we got? Oh Christ, West Ham. I'm thinking about West Ham for it.
Nah, no, not Bowen.
I mean, they're better than
Aston, maybe you could talk about James Matt. Nah, he kind of does play as a right winger. To be fair,
well, man. Yeah, sometimes, but no. I'd put I'd say he's behind Salah and Saka.
I'd say
And
then you got Mahrez as well.
yeah, no, he's better than Mahrez. Come on.
Because Mahrez has done it for longer than him, and he is still at a good level. Yeah, Mahrez has been quite decent last couple of weeks as well. Like I'd say he's
I put
same level or worse.
Kulusevski third or fourth. I'd say
Yeah, I agree. I think Wenger's in the league. He's up there as well.
he's definitely up there. Yeah, like, on his prime day, 100%. He could be top three, maybe.
He's got the minutes per assist. He's got the most.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, obviously, this season, like he's been injured, so he hasn't really had an opportunity to, get the same stats. But so, literally, like the Liverpool game, as soon as he comes on, 5 minutes gets an assist. Like
Emerson comes off when we score.
Emerson off. Yeah, exactly. What would you believe?
Oh.
But yeah.
Do you know what it makes me laugh here about this season? We've probably had like more meme players than we ever had. I would say
Yeah.
like Emerson, Dyer, Lloris is kind of a meme now. Like even though we're not having a horrible, I think we've had a good season up to now. But even though we're not having a horrible,
Yeah, but the thing,
top four. I think we topped our Champions League group. Right now, we've had a good season.
we are so lucky we're in the top four because at this rate we're getting slapped by Milan. We're getting slapped.
Do you know what it is? This January is a really big test because one, we got
Exactly.
players. Two, our fixtures are not fucking easy. This Villa team is probably our easiest game. Because we've got Palace after this away, which is always a tough game. Then we've got Arsenal at home.
It's a tough game, but Palace ain't all that this season, in my
I agree
opinion.
with that, but then I think going to Tottenham Hotspur is a tough game anyway. I would say what's their name? We got Arsenal at home. Which is always a game we do seem to win, but this is a different Arsenal team to the last.
Yeah, we have to go on. We have to win that because they're.
I think a draw wouldn't be. It depends on what happens. I think in the
if Arsenal win the league, I might kill myself, to be honest. And speaking of Arsenal, their ultras are so cringe. I honestly.
You know what makes me laugh? Their ultras is like a little section in the ground. It's so they only wave it. We literally wave our flags around the whole south stand. They wave it in like the front rows of their stand. That isn't even a full stand. Literally, the away fans are right next to them.
It makes up about 1/900th of the ground.
It's just funny. I remember when they beat Fulham. Oh, that was funny as well. They were celebrating like they won the fucking league.
God.
They were all dancing. Oh, it was I don't want to go on that. Yeah, but even we got Arsenal, then we got City away, which is, I mean, isn't guaranteed. Nah, I don't want to say. But
watch us lose to Villa, lose to Palace, lose to Arsenal, then beat City.
That's what happened last year. So we lost to Chelsea, lost to Southampton, lost to Wolves, and beat City. We lost to Burnley and Middlesbrough.
Lost to Burnley, lost to Wolves, lost to Southampton, beat Man City. That's my Spurs team.
Yeah, and then I think we got Fulham away, which is a tough game because I actually doing quite well this year.
Yeah, Fulham. I think they'll stay up. Fulham.
Yeah, they will. I think they're like top 10, isn't it?
I think they are. Yeah, right now.
They got. I think Mitrovic will leave in the summer, or if he then has another good season, big clubs are going to look at him.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's a good player.
All right, I think that's it, right? Villa at home Sunday.
Yeah, score predictions
God.
and then goal scorers.
2-1. For them, I'm gonna say Jacob Ramsey.
Hmm.
For us, oh, who loves to go against Villa?
Son.
Oh yeah, Son got a hat trick against. Um, yeah. You know what? Fuck it, Son and Kane.
I'm gonna go 3-2 to us.
3.
Actually, no. I'll say 3-1. 3-1 to us. I'll
Yeah.
say Ollie
Who's
Watkins
scoring?
for them because he just scores against us when they score. It's always him or Ings. Then
Watkins. I swear Watkins hasn't scored a goal against us.
no, he has. He scored the last
Oh
home game,
yeah,
the home game before. That
I
is one
back
of the
Ings.
shittest goals I've ever seen be scored. You know, last season when we played them at home.
Oh, regular. Yeah, God.
What a player. Anyway, um, I'll say that, and then I'll say, I think Son will score, and I reckon Kane and Kulusevski.
Oh, Kulusevski. I forgot about Kulusevski. No, I don't. I think he'll get an assist, but nah.
And actually, no, I'll go Bentancur, Kane, and Son.
All right, there you go.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's going to be it, right? All right. Well, match day vlog coming on New Year's Day as well. Thank you guys for watching this match preview. Have a great New Year, and yeah, up the Spurs as always.